Do you know all registered dietitians are in shock? Registered dietitians often hear, "Tell me what to eat." Now they might be hearing, "Tell me when not to eat." It's called intermittent fasting, a dietary approach that involves interspacing planned periods of fasting with regular eating. Proponents say this diet is the key to lasting weight loss, better metabolic health, and longer life. There are several different types of intermittent fasting. Usually, the differences will depend on the person following the method. The fundamentals of an eating window and a fasting window will always apply. Hello, I am Fitnationplus, certified personal trainer and sports nutritionist. As we saw what is intermittent fasting and types in the previous video. Let's see which type of intermittent fasting is for you. Keep in mind that it really doesn't matter which method you choose. All the different methods will reap rewards. You should pick one that you're comfortable with. When the method you choose is easy for you to follow, the chances of you complying with it and staying the course will be much higher. Initially, if you're new to intermittent fasting, you should take it slow and have a longer eating window and a shorter fasting window. It will take about 2 weeks to a month for your body to adapt to your new way of eating. There is no doubt that you will most probably encounter resistance and cravings from your body. This is normal initially. After all, most people are used to eating throughout their waking hours. Restricting your eating hours can be stressful in the beginning. Rest assured that with time, your body will adapt and you will be surprised to see that your appetite has decreased. You will also feel more alert, energetic and slimmer as you progress. Now let's look at some of the intermittent fasting methods. The first one was created by Martin Birkin of leangains.com. In fact, his method of intermittent fasting is the most popular one out there. It is highly effective and relatively easy to follow. The rules are that you have to fast for 16 hours. And have an 8-hour eating window. It is of paramount importance to keep your feeding window consistent. Martin recommends scheduling your meals around your workouts. For example, if your feeding window ends at 7 p.m., you should work out around 5:30 p.m. and consume and complete your meal just before 7 p.m. Or you could start your eating window just after your workout. In this way, your body will have food to repair your muscles, etc. The second method is known as the warrior diet and was created by Orys Method. This is a much more severe method than Martin's one. The rules state that you'll need to fast for 20 hours a day and only eat one large meal every night. This is supposedly what our ancestors may have done. While it's anyone's guess as to whether our ancestors really ate in this manner, the fact remains that Orys' method is highly effective. Many people who adopted his method have seen vast benefits to their health. Initially, when you're starting out, you might not want to use Orys' method. It would be a better idea to start off with Martin's method and gradually reduce your eating window over time until you can fast for 20 hours without discomfort. Don't jump into the deep end of the pool and struggle with a 20-hour fast. This is definitely one of the stricter methods of IF. The third method of intermittent fasting is known as Eat Stop Eat and was created by Brad Pilon. His program is actually an online bestseller. The rules of the fast are pretty simple. You will fast for 24 hours twice or thrice a week. On days when you're not fasting, you may eat what you want without worry. In this manner, your overall consumption of calories for the week will be less and you will lose weight. Since you are allowed to eat whatever you want to eat during the eating window, you will not be deprived of your favorite foods. This can be a relief to many people who fear giving up the foods they love. However, the 24-hour break from eating can be extremely difficult for many people. So, as mentioned earlier, you may follow Martin's method and work your way up. Let's see, how do you decide? The truth of the matter is that you should analyze your eating habits, your sleeping patterns, your job requirements, etc. You must tailor the fast to suit you. If you work nights, you can't fast through the night because you will be hungry. So, you should include your sleeping hours into your fasting window and maybe start your eating window 6 hours after waking. Of course, this is assuming that you adopt the first type of intermittent fasting. You may also have social activities, etc. that may make following the intermittent fasting program difficult. Sooner or later, your fasting will cramp your social life. Once again, you will need to work around it. Even the actor, Hugh Jackman, was on an intermittent fasting program while training for his Wolverine movie and he had to ensure that he stuck to his eating window despite his hectic schedule. Ultimately, you must choose a method that you think will work for you. Do not get over-ambitious or overestimate your willpower and choose to go for the 24 hours fast on the first day. It can and most probably will be tortuous. You might end up giving up and eating. Later on, you may experience feelings of guilt and may feel like you failed. This is where most people throw in the towel. They think they have failed when in reality, they just set unreasonable goals. The key to success is to make measurable progress with reasonable goals. Inch by inch, life's a cinch. Yard by yard, life is hard.